Hi friends, today I want to share with you a story from my own life that has reminded me over and over again that God's timing is always perfect. Even when we can't see it in the moment, He weaves everything together for His glory and our good. Back in high school, I always dreamed of becoming a nurse. But then I had to take anatomy and physiology, and honestly, it intimidated me. It felt so hard, and I started to doubt myself. Everyone around me told me, "You're so good with kids, you'd make a wonderful teacher." So instead of nursing, I chose to study elementary education right after high school. Funny thing is, I never actually worked as a teacher. But I did end up working with kids who had behavioral challenges, and through that experience, God was teaching me something. He was planting seeds in my heart. Eventually, I found myself back on the path toward nursing. I became a nurse, I got married, and I had my son. And because of my background working with kids, especially kids on the autism spectrum, I quickly recognized some red flags in my own son. Because of that, he was able to get an early diagnosis and early intervention. If I had gone straight into nursing without that detour into education, I might not have recognized the signs so soon. God used that detour to prepare me to be the best mom and advocate for my child. And that's just one example. Another time was when one of my friends was getting married. She was so excited to tell me that she had met her online and encouraged me to try it too. What she didn't know was that I had already been down that road and was actually taking a break from online dating. But I didn't want to dampen her joy, so I set up an account again. And guess what? Within days, my now husband sent me a message. That was no accident. It was all part of God's plan. Fast forward, my husband and I were trying to have a baby. It took about 8 months, and at times it felt discouraging. But when I finally got pregnant, I realized the timing couldn't have been better. My mom had just finished chemo after battling cancer, and I was finishing my BSN degree. If I had gotten pregnant earlier, I would have been juggling those heavy things at the same time. God knew exactly when the right moment was. And then, to top it all off, my son was born on Christmas Day. I always say he's the best Christmas gift I've ever received and ever will receive. So here's the point. Even when things don't go the way we plan, even when we feel like we're waiting forever, God is still in control. His timing is not just good, it's perfect. So if you're waiting for something right now, whether it's healing, direction, a relationship, or a breakthrough, remember this. Be patient, trust Him, and give it all to God, because His timing is perfect. If you agree, make sure to like and subscribe and let us know how God's timing worked in your life in the comments below.